Because how many times have you gone to a doctor and been told everything is normal? And you're sitting there thinking, well, I'm anything but normal. I do not feel normal at all. Something is wrong. Welcome to the world of functional testing. Hello, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Skidden. I am a functional health practitioner specializing in women's hormone health and gut health. And in today's video, we're going to go over what is functional testing, who is this for, and the functional tests that I offer in my practice. The main two is most beneficial for the woman that I work with. I'm going to share with you one hormone test that I love and one gut test that I love. What is functional testing? So, the goal when it comes to functional testing is to provide healing opportunities in the body by uncovering underlying imbalances. Maybe I should take this off. I see the glare going. Unlike conventional testing that primarily looks for disease, functional testing aims to uncover underlying imbalances in your body. So these tests are providing you a comprehensive view. These tests are showing you what's not optimal in your body. It's helping you to get to root causes of why you are experiencing the chronic symptoms. And we're treating you as a whole person rather than just a symptom. So we're diving deeper. And there's a few main ways that we do this. And I'm going to start off with number one, which is a functional approach to blood work. Blood testing is something that you can done by a practitioner, and I'm going to explain to you what a functional lens looks like when it comes to blood lab. I say this because how many times have you gone to a doctor and been told everything is normal, and you're sitting there at the office, doctor's office, thinking, well, I'm anything but normal. I do not feel normal at all. Something is wrong. There are two types of ranges when it comes to blood work. There's functional ranges, there's also medical ranges. And so the objective for functional ranges is that it's more narrow and precise, focusing on optimal health and prevention, whereas the medical ranges are very wide and broad, indicating disease or severe conditions. And I'm going to give you an example to help this make sense. So, when we're talking about your thyroid, a medical approach for a TSH level is between 0.5 to 4.5, and that might be considered normal. However, a functional approach is going to be more narrow, it's going to be 1 to 2. So, rather than 0.5 to 4, I'd like to see your TSH levels 1 to 2. A level of 3.5 might be flagged and addressed in functional medicine. Even though it's within the normal range, what we're trying to do is we're trying to prevent thyroid dysfunction, but we're also looking at more comprehensive blood labs, number two. And so this is going to include your basic panels, like your complete blood count, your blood glucose, your cholesterol. But I also want to be looking at vitamins, inflammation markers. I want to look at a full thyroid panel, your reverse T3, your antibodies, your free T3, your free T4 to get a complete picture of what's going on in your health. And so you will have to pay out of pocket for these tests. It's not something that insurance is going to cover. And you have to think about it this way: insurance is a business, it's not looking out for your best interest at the end of the day. Here you are taking a proactive approach when it comes to functional lab work because you're digging deeper. I'm going to share with you one hormone test that I love and one gut test that I love. And in conjunction with blood chemistry, it is like the trifecta of goodness. And so the Dutch stands for the dried urine test for comprehensive hormones. And so, unlike traditional blood tests that provide a snapshot of your hormones at different levels, the Dutch is giving you a complete picture looking at your hormone production and metabolism over a 24-hour period. So, you're going to get a report it's like an 18-page report with 6 pages of actual results that I, as a practitioner, will guide you through and explain. This test is measuring various things, including your cortisol, your estrogen, your progesterone, testosterone, their metabolites. It's giving you a deeper insight into your overall health. And so, why is this important? If a woman is having chronic fatigue issues, we're going to look at her free cortisol and her metabolized cortisol, not something that blood work is gonna give you. It's not gonna give you that complete picture. If a woman is experiencing symptoms like PCOS, hair loss, are you going down a pathway that is more supportive of that? Like, what are your androgens looking like? How is your body metabolizing estrogen? What pathway is it favoring? Is it favoring the more protective pathways, the pathways that are more prone to cancer? Like, these are all things that we're looking at. We also are looking at neurotransmitters. We're looking at a marker for oxidative stress slash DNA damage. So this is all additional information you're getting that blood work is simply not going to give you. But when we're looking at blood work with the functional lens, complete blood work plus the Dutch, now that is powerful. The GI map test. We're seeing pathogens. We are seeing if you have an overgrowth of opportunistic bacteria. Do you have parasites that are in high numbers? When you're coming to me and you've had these chronic symptoms that have been going on for a while, whether that's bloating, whether that is acne that you just can't seem to go away, when we test, instead of just guessing, now we have actual data, actual information about what is going on inside of your body. And so I just recently looked at a GI map and my client has high levels of parasites. And so now we're going to put her on a protocol to support that. But this is not information we would have if we never ran the GI in the first place. We also have markers to be able to see your gut inflammation, seeing how well you're absorbing fat. If you're having chronic issues such as IBS, IBD, let's take a look at what your commensal bacteria, like your good bacteria, what does that look like? Is it high? Is it low? What way do we need to support that? Again, information we see on the GI. Whether it's fatigue, whether it's skin issues, there's not a single symptom you're experiencing that cannot be related back to a deeper conversation in terms of what is happening inside of your gut, which is why this stool test, it comes to your house, you do collect your poop and you send it back to the lab. And then the lab notifies us when your results are in and we can schedule that call. We take consultations worldwide. So if you're interested in learning if we're a right fit for you, then you can book a complimentary call in the link in the description. I'd love to know any questions you have about the Dutch, about the GI in the comments. I'll get to those. Maybe I should do a separate video on each of these tests. You let me know. And I am sending you so much love wherever you are.
I wanna know your name. Baby, you're bubbly and radiant. You got some flavor and I'm trying to savor it. Palm gripped on the fruit.